Okay, so we'll start seated today. So we'll just do a nice little bit of breath work to begin. So just find a nice, comfortable, cross-legged position. One foot in front of the other, sit on a block if you need to. And then just place your hands, palms facing up, forefinger and thumb in the mudra. Okay. And close the eyes for a moment. And just slowly begin to notice any sounds around you. Notice if those sounds are calling your attention outwards too much. And then just use them as a fueling to start drawing your attention a little closer inwards. Imagine them becoming a little distant, a little further away from you. And try and not label those sounds as anything. And sometimes if it's silence around you, even silence has a sound. Maybe you find your thoughts are creeping in a little more. And just gently start swaying slowly with the eyes closed from left to right. And let's go forwards and backwards. And then as you take a big breath in through the nose, lengthen up through the crown, feel your seat bones heavy in the mat, and just align your shoulder over your hips. Just finding a sense of engagement here as you lengthen through the side waists and the front body, back body. You might find you popping your lower ribs out too much, just tuck them gently in. Just lengthen through the back of the neck while keeping a little curve through the neck. I'm just dropping into the breath now. Try not to change it for the moment. Just begin to notice where you're feeling the breath more. Is it in the nose? Is it in the chest? Where is it for you? And just notice the mind space at the moment. Notice if you're attaching an emotional undertone to the thoughts that are going on, or what's present in your life at the moment. And just allow yourself to center to a still point within yourself. It's unwavering, maybe yet to be explored or more to be enjoyed. And begin to deepen your breath a little, breathing in through the nose. Open the eyes now and keep the gaze just in front of the tip of the nose and hold the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe out through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in through the nose. Feel the breath as a weight moving deeper, yet you lift through the crown of the head, so you lengthen through the spine. And exhale there. So find your rhythm, breathing in equally through both nostrils. Retaining the breath in for a count of 4, 5. And then exhaling for a count of 4 or 5. Breathing in for a count of 4 or 5. Holding for a count of 4 or 5. And exhaling for a count of 4 or 5. So keep this breath work going. And just notice if by focusing your awareness on the breath, that you're finding any sense of unease. Maybe you need to do the breath for 3 counts equally. And that will help to just soften. Maybe you can just physically remind yourself mentally and physically to let go through the shoulders and the jaw area. Create a sense of space through the brow area on the inhale as it's a refreshing breath in. And on the whole, you feel an accumulation of whatever murkiness is in the body and the mind and the breath. And on the exhale, you allow yourself to let that go. Now you've got that now, just close the eyes so you can move inwards a little deeper. And for today's practice, maybe we can bring in a visualization of a glass of water that's just been stirred up, almost a murky glass of water. And as you move through the practice, the murkiness is going to settle down. Whether for you today it's more of a physical, mental, emotional aspect, you allow yourself to remove all the murkiness and just settle into that inner quiet. Two more rounds there, just settling in. Letting your shoulder blades drop down your back towards your tailbone. And then just letting go of that breathing practice and just begin to notice how maybe you've shifted in subtle states into a different space. And then bringing your hands to your heart center. Namaste, welcome on your mat. So we'll start an extended child today. So just bringing your knees down to the floor, just tapping your big toes together and then extending yourself back and down. Take a big breath in through the nose. Fill up through the back pits of the lungs and then exhale through the mouth. 2 more, breathing in and breathing out. Last one, breathing in and breathing out. Next one, through the nose only, breathing in. Little baby cobra, so keep it nice and low. Adjust the hands just alongside the chest and lift. And then exhale, tap the big toes, extend your child. Inhale, moving it through, slowly creeping yourself across the floor. Inhale, baby cobra. Keep your gaze in front of you for today. We want to work today at lengthening through the back of the neck because the head is really heavy. So I want you to feel into what it feels like without moving the head back. We might do that for the final closing pose or two. Soften your shoulders and exhale. Extend your child. 3 more now. Inhale, coming up. Ujjayi breath. You can lift to up dog if you like. Again, keep the gaze in front of you. So really lengthen, draw the tops of the feet forward. Exhale, extend your child. Use your abdominal strength to draw you back. Inhale, curling it through. You've got it, baby cobra or up dog. And exhale, extend your child. Last one there, breathing in. And exhale, extend your child. Take a big breath in through the nose, fill up the lungs deeply. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. Inhale all fours, flat back, tuck the toes, lift the knees a few centimeters away from the floor. Take a big breath in again. And as you exhale, keep your knees bent and drive your chest towards your thighs. Lift your hip creases up and back. Breathe in deeply. And on the next exhale, lower your right heel down towards the ground. Breathe in deeply, bend your right knee again. And exhale, switch, straighten out the left leg, allowing your left heel to come down. Breathe in deeply, bend your left knee, so both knees are bent. Exhale, straighten your right, lower your heel. Breathe in deeply, bend both. Exhale, switch, straighten the left. 2 more to each side. You've got it. Move with your breath. Last one. Inhale, bend both your knees. Drive both your hips up and back equally, and then exhale, lower both your heels down to the ground. Take 2 big breaths here. Breathe in deeply. And exhale through the mouth. 1 more. And out through the mouth. Gazing between the hands. Just start walking your feet, hip distance apart between the hands. Bend the knees a little, reach forward through the crown. Exhale, fold. Hold on to opposite elbows and then allow the crown of your head to drop towards your forearms. So your upper arms are sort of alongside the ears. Have a sense of weight through the upper arms and the head. And just gently begin to sway from side to side. Stay low, stay there. And then change the crossing of your arms. And then just begin to sway again. And then slow that swaying down and drop the tops of the hands down towards the floor. Next inhale, we're going to slowly roll up, stacking each vertebra on top of each other, coming up through ragdoll. Space between the shoulders, space along the back of the neck. Lift high through the crown of the head, push your palms together, gaze to your thumbs. And exhale, drawing your hands through to your heart center. So finding Tadasana, standing nice and even through the feet. You can start with your feet apart. Just going to move this so I can see you better. Hoping my cat doesn't knock it over. Okay, so hands together. Let's go through a little Jiva Mukti here. Or actually we'll do 1 or 2 flows just to warm up because that's quite opening the Jiva Mukti one. So inhale, lift. Push your palms together. Draw your thumbs through your midline. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Find that length. Step your right foot back, lunge position. And exhale into the dog. Inhale, step your right foot back, lunge. Exhale, kick it to the fold. Inhale, flat back, dig deep, rise high. And exhale, fold through the midline. Inhale, step your left foot back, lunge. Exhale to the dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward, lunge. Exhale to the fold. Inhale, flat back, dig deep, rise high. Exhale to the fold. Inhale to the halfway lift. Center line flow, step, jump, walk it back. Lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to the down dog. Gazing between the hands, step, jump, or walk it through. Inhale, find your halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, find your fold. Inhale, flat back, dig deep, rise high. Exhale, release. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step it back to plank this time. I'm just going to guide you how to lower through chaturanga. You're in plank position, drawing your lower ribs in. You got to shift a little further forward so that when you lower, your upper arms are parallel to the floor. And then inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Gazing between the hands, step, jump, or walk it through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, find the fold. Inhale, flat back, dig deep, rise high. Exhale, Jivamukti flow, right thumb on top. Inhale, open. Exhale, bend the knees, clasp the hands behind your back, fold, straighten out the legs a little, not too much. Inhale, step your right foot back. Exhale to the dog. Inhale to the plank, shift it forward a little, lower, up dog, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to the plank, puppy or knees, chest and chin. You choose. Don't lift your hands away from the floor for this one. Slide it forward, crown forward, and then inhale up. Exhale to the dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, lunge. Exhale to the fold. Flat back, dig deep, rise high. Exhale, release. Left thumb on top this time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the knees, clasp the hands, fold forward. Bend the knees, inhale, step the left foot back. Exhale, find the dog. Inhale to the plank, shift it a little further forward, arms parallel to the ground. Inhale, long neck today. Exhale to the dog. Inhale to the plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin or puppy, you choose. Forehead comes down, lengthen through the spine. Cobra. Exhale to the dog. Inhale, left foot forward, lunge. Exhale, kick it to the fold. Inhale, flat back, dig deep, rise high. Exhale, release. Step or hop your feet hip distance apart. Cup the big bones of your pelvis. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Hands come to the quads, shins or hook the big toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulders back in the sockets. Lengthen through the spine, even if that means you bend your knees a little. And then as you exhale, draw the shoulder blades down your back, shoulders away from your ears, elbows out to the side and fold. Breathe big, deep breaths. Going to get into the hamstrings today. And then we're going to release a little bit of the glutes and the piriformis on the floor at the end. Inhale, halfway lift. Plug the hands underneath the feet if you're going there. Massage the wrists with the toes, long spine. Exhale, fold. Notice if you're building up any tension in the jaw or the brow. And just let it go. Think about that murky glass of water and how everything's just going to settle. Don't have to force it. Just be kind and just be aware of what's going on. Releasing the hands, inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, one hand at a time onto the hips. Bend your knees a little, come up. Make sure your knees are tracking your second and third toe. Inhale, stand. Exhale to the heart center. So stepping the feet together now. Okay. And then just bring the hands alongside the body. So take a moment here just to find Tadasana. Just drop into closing the eyes for a moment. And you may wish to just choose swaying left and right. And then forward and backwards and aligning the shoulders sort of over the hips. If you've got wide shoulders, obviously they'll be a little bit wider, but that alignment. Have a sense of earthing through the feet and lifting tall through the crown. And open the eyes, bring the hands to the heart center. And just mark your intention for the practice. Normally it's best to do the first thing that comes to your mind without judging it. And then releasing the hands alongside you. Brush the fingertips to the floor, squeeze your knees together. Okay, come into chair. So tail down, reach the arms, and then lift the heart. So tuck the tail in and under a little. Lift the gaze up towards the hands, push your palms together if you like. Remember, lengthen through the neck and then gaze up. Breathe deeply, settle lower with every exhale. Lengthen your arms, so really reach through the fingertips, but plug your shoulders away from your ears. Next exhale, hands come through the heart. Keep the chest open, spin to the right, and then dip the outer edge of your elbow to the outer edge of your knee. So try and stay a little higher up. Sometimes what happens is we take the upper arm right down and that twists the spine in the wrong way. So you really want just the top of the elbow down. Push your prey together. Next, inhale, extend the arms. Breathe deeply, big breaths. Long neck. Find that Ujjayi breath. Next, exhale, you push your hands together through prayer. Inhale, grow deep. Rise high. Flip the weight into your right foot. Lift your left leg, but keep your hips square, parallel. Okay, crane pose. So forefinger and thumb meet. Fingers extend outwards. Bend your right knee. Breathe big, deep breaths. Flex your left foot. Fan out your toes. Steady gaze. Open shoulders, lower ribs in. Distribute the weight evenly in your right foot. Next, inhale, we're going to float your left leg back and extend the arms alongside the ears if you can. Keep the hips squaring. We're going to work with balance today. Didn't tell you that part. Sorry. And then exhale, brush the arms alongside your body. Palms facing your hips. One more breath there. Engage your left leg, toes to the floor, heel to the ceiling. Bend your right knee. Inhale, come back up, crane. And then exhale, step that left foot back into lunge position, arrow the arms. Inhale, coming up into crescent, release the fingers. Okay. So you can choose where you want to work with this flow. You can keep the arms up straight, or you can crescent them, lift the heart as if it's got a nice big string on it, and lift the gaze. But remember, don't drop your head back. So nice long neck. Tuck your tail in. See what works for you. Where are you opening today? Lift up through the hands, and then exhale, find warrior two. Big deep breath. So tuck your tail in and under. Knee lines up with your second and third toe in that direction, but not over your ankle. Steady your gaze. Find the breath. Flip the front hand. And let's reverse our warrior, gazing to the right palm. Keep your breath moving. So if you've lifted up out of that right hip, get back down into it. That's it. Find that Ujjayi breath. Inhale, lengthen, straighten out the front leg. Shift the hips to the left, reach far through the right. Then bring your right hand to your quad, your shin, or your big toe. But if you find that your body moves to the side of your mat, then it's better to stay higher up because you want it sort of in line with that right leg. So you choose where you're working there. Lift the gaze to the top hand. If you need a little more from the practice, you can extend that left arm over ear and gaze to the left palm. Keep your breath big and full. Last one. Don't lock your right knee. Beautiful. Gaze down to your right big toe. Find warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, spiral arms. Frame your right foot. Pivot on the ball of the back foot. And then lift your right leg up and back into three-legged dog. Lift up through your right heel. Nice big high stretch there. Inhale, open up your right hip. Look under your arm. And then exhale, bend your right knee. Bring your foot to your buttock. So you can stay there. If you would like to do wild thing today, you're welcome to. Just dropping your right foot behind you, making sure you've got space, and then lifting your right arm. And again, don't let the head drop too much. Keep that strength through the body. Lift your hips. And then gaze down to the floor, right hand down, flip it back and up. Inhale, right leg back and up. Exhale, right knee to left arm. Inhale it to the right. Exhale it to the left. Inhale it back and up. Exhale, right knee to the nose. And then step the right foot between the hands. Lower your back knee down. Untuck your toes. So use a foam if you need. And then we're going to reach far forward. So extend the arms alongside your ears. Okay, tuck your tail in as you lift up higher. So you are where you were in the beginning. Now push your palms together. You can do a little crescent there as we move through the flow, but again, that's up to you. Push your palms together, reach far forward. We're not going to lift the back knee today. And then hook just above the left elbow to the outer edge of your right knee. So stay here before you take the twist. Okay, look at your right big toe and make sure that the crown of your head is in line with your tailbone. Now reach far forward through the crown, back through the tail. So you find a length through the spine. Tuck your lower ribs in and then push with the arms and twist in the mid back over to the right. Keep your neck nice and long. Big deep breaths. Rinsing the guts and just clearing any murkiness out. So just keep that visualization going today. For a stronger practice, you'd lift onto the ball of the back foot, but really want you to get the alignment through the twist here. Gaze back down to your right big toe, release that twist, inhale, lift up through the arms, maybe another little crescent wave, and then as you exhale, reach far forward, hands either side of your right foot. You may need to shift that left knee back a little as you move and bow towards your right shin bone. We're just going to open up a little here. So inhale forward and exhale, flex the right foot, move back. You might be quite high up, that's fine. Inhale forward, exhale back. Last one. Inhale forward, try reach your hips back evenly. Exhale, stay here now. Breathe in, lengthen through the spine. Think about dragging your quad back. And then exhale, fold. Stay low now, inhale there. Exhale, point the right toes. Inhale, flex the right foot. Keep it going, pointing the toes. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, keep the toes pointed, tuck the back toes. Lift up into lunge. Okay. Now I would normally do a little triangle fold here, but you might do that standing. I think. Yeah, we'll just give ourselves a little break. So kick with the back foot and lift high into standing splits. So again, look at your left hip and make sure it's not turning to the left side. Keep it squaring off, toes down, heel up. Standing splits. You can move your hands a little further forward. Keep your gaze centered and focused on any point. You may wish to grab hold of the back of the right heel one hand at a time. You may wish to arrow the arms up behind you. You keep your breath centered and flowing. Notice what comes up for you through a challenge. Last one. Releasing one hand and then the other. Cross the left foot behind the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. 3 more there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Keep it going. Last one. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left foot beside the right, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, find the fold. Bend the knees, and we're going to roll up through ragdoll to release the spine and the muscles alongside. Lifting up through the palms, push them together. Bring the hands through the heart center. Aligning in Tadasana again, brush the fingertips to the floor. Sit nice and low through your chair. Breathe big, deep, centered breaths. Remember that three-dimensional image of the breath in, filling up through the lower belly, and on the exhale, there's sort of a drawing inwards and upwards sensation. Moving through the abdominals, hands to the heart, lower through the chest a little, keep it nice and open, twisting over to the left, just above the left, right elbow to the outer edge of your left knee. Long spine, exhale, twist. Inhale, extend the arms. So if you had to extend the arms now, your right fingertips would touch the floor. Keep your breath big and deep. Last one. Exhale, hands back to the prayer. Inhale, dig deep, rise high. And exhale, shift the weight into your left leg, lift your right leg this time. Crane, flex your right foot. So strong pose, ground through the left foot equally. Don't scrunch up your toes. Soft gaze, happy being. And then as you inhale, float that right leg back. Another breath here. Hips are squaring. Right toes facing down, left, right heel up. Arrow the arms on the exhale, hands alongside your hips. Breathe big breaths. If your left hamstring is screaming at you, you're welcome to bend your left knee, remember? Bend your left knee now. Inhale, coming up. And then as you exhale again, switch that right foot back, so on the ball of the right foot. Keep your breath big. Now, don't compromise the strength through the lower part of the body. Really engage your legs, anchor your feet, tuck your tail, inhale. Crescent here. So stay low in that left hip. Lift your right hip if you feel like it's sagging. You can crescent the arms and lift with a string through the heart or the sternum. Keep your breath moving. One more there. Nice long neck. The gaze is sort of just diagonal upwards. Inhale, lengthen through the arms. Exhale, spin the back heel down. Open up. Warrior two. So you feel like you're building up tension here, let it go. Shake it off. Extend through the arms. Tuck the tail. Find that alignment through the left leg. Knee in line with second and third toe. Flip the front palm. Reverse your warrior. Stay low through your left hip. Breathe big breaths into that left lung, creating that space you need. Nice long side stretch. Next inhale, coming up. Straighten your front leg. You're welcome to keep a little bend in the knee, but draw that quad in and back. Shift the hips to the right, reach through the left. Hand comes to the quad, the shin, or you go down for the big toes. Okay, beautiful alignment, well done. Lift the gaze up to the right hand. Keep your breath moving. It's quite tempting to let your weight drop into that left hand, but try not let that happen. So you want this lengthening sensation through the fingertips. You want your legs strong, your feet anchored. Big deep breath. Gaze down with the exhale to your left big toe. Bend your left knee. Warrior two. Find that focus and awareness here through the warrior. Dedication to the practice, and then spiral arms. Frame your left foot, pivot on the ball of the back foot. Lift your left leg back and three-legged dog. Inhale, open up your left hip, look underneath your left arm. Exhale, bend your left knee, bring your foot towards your buttock. Breathe in deep there. Choose if you're going to stay there or you're going to lower the left foot down to the floor, lift up through the hips and open the heart. Again, watch that neck just dropping back. You want to create strength through the neck to support the head. One more. Lift away from that right wrist. So push the whole palm hand down. Gaze down to the floor. Flip it back. Plug the left hand in. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to right arm. Lift it high. Lift your left heel up into your body if you can. Over to the left. Inhale. Exhale, back over to the right. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, left knee to the forehead and step the foot between the hands. Lower your back knee down, untuck your toes. Okay, so scissor the inner thighs to the midline, knees and feet in line with the hips. Inhale, lift. Okay, so again, you're welcome to push the hips a little further forward, lift up through the lower back and crescent the arms through the flow. But you're also welcome to just stay there. It's your choice. And then as you exhale, push the palms together, find that diagonal again. Okay, so think about that alignment. The crown of your head and your tailbone are directly in the center of your knees or feet, hips. Okay, push your hands to prayer. Now take the upper edge of your right elbow to the outer edge of your left knee. You've still got that alignment between the crown and the tail. Lengthen forward and back. And then exhale, you take the twist from there. So feel how where you deconstruct these poses back to the simplest form, they mean a different thing for you. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Keep your gaze to the side. And one more there, taking the twist in the mid-gut, mid-back. Encompass that Ujjayi breath. Releasing there, inhale up. Lifting to the crescent. And exhale, we're going to wave it forward, hands either side of that left foot. So tuck the back toes if you need to, shift your right knee back a little. Exhale, hips go back, flex the left foot, fold. Inhale, move it forward. Beautiful. Exhale. So just oiling up the joints here. Getting a little deeper into the fascia. Just keep it going. One more. Stay low now. Inhale, lengthen. Reach forward through the crown, back through the tail. And exhale, fold. Inhale there. Exhale, point your left toes. Inhale, flex the foot. Exhale, point the toes. So feeling what it feels like to get into the tops of the feet now. Just keep that going. And remember, find your rhythm, find the count of your breath. That's what yoga is. It's like Connecting the breath, the mind, and the body. And how you do that is by keeping the breath even when it's a tough pose. Keep your toes pointed, tuck the back toes, lift into lunge. If you fancy a little fold there, go for it. Straighten out both your legs, be careful. Come to lunge, bring your hands forward. Kick with the back foot, float it up. Standing splits to the left this time. So take a look behind you, make sure your toes are facing down, your heel up, so you're not rotating the hip out to the right. So if you can take a little peek underneath you. Now breathe and lengthen through the spine and then fold over your left leg. You can keep your hands to the floor there. Take a big breath in to settle in. With the exhale, you may release one hand and grab the back of the left ankle. Maybe you'll release another one. Maybe if that feels comfortable, you'll fly both arms up behind you in line with your hips, but keep your hips centered. 2 more here. Steady your breath, steady your gaze. Releasing one hand at a time, or both if you've got the balance. Cross the right foot behind the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Long spine. Exhale, find the fold. 3 more. This is 1. Long spine. This is 2. This is 3. Next, inhale, unravel the right foot and put it beside the left, halfway lift. Exhale, find your fold. Bend your knees and slowly roll up through ragdoll. Use this opportunity to center both sides. Inhale, lift up, push the palms together. Exhale through the heart. Namaste. Okay, so we've got a lot of balance work in there. So we're just going to do a very simple little tree just to sort of gather us inwards again. So shift your weight into your right foot, come up onto the ball of the left. Okay, toes to the floor, or you can lift it up, hug it in. Open up the knee to the side, grab hold of the ankle, foot to the inner thigh or calf, never on the knee. Fan it out. Take a triangle shape with your hands and just place it on your lower belly. And this is your sacral chamber. Creativity, but it's through your base. So the heart is the center between sort of what the yogis would call the spiritual and the grounding. So your root is the space between the genitals, and this is where you're pulling up on the exhale. Knee comes forward, extend and release. Okay, shake it out, other side. So shift it into your left foot, you're on the ball of the right. Choose toes to the floor, fan it out, or hug the knee in. Center yourself. Fan the knee out, grab hold of the ankle, inner thigh or calf. And then again, make that little triangle and just place it down. Center your gaze. Center your breath. Knee comes forward, extend and release. Okay, so we're going to go through that flow. Be mindful as you move through it, because there is a lot of balance. So it's going to require a lot of focus and awareness, and a lot of humility maybe as well. But that's fun. So choose your count, even if it's before or after me. See what your count is. Is it 3? Is it 4? Or is it 5? It doesn't matter. All you want is that even breath in, that even breath out, okay? So just standing in Tadasana at the front of your mat. Just preparing there. I'm just going to have a sip of water. Remind yourself of what the first things that sprung into your mind was, where you were going to direct your intention for today. And then brush the fingertips to the floor, sitting nice and low through the chair. Inhale. Exhale, dip and hook to the right. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale to the prayer. Inhale, rise high. Exhale, shift the weight into your right foot, crane. Inhale to fly. Exhale, extend the arms back. Inhale, bend your right knee, find crane again. And exhale, lunge onto the ball of the back foot, left foot. Inhale, lift. Find your version of crescent. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, extend it. Triangle. Bend your front knee, gaze to your right toe, then up to your right fingertips, warrior two. Inhale, right foot back and up. Open up the right hip, look under the arm. Exhale, bend the knee foot to the buttock. Take wild thing. If you go in there, remember nice long neck. Flip it back and up. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, right foot steps between the hands, lower the back knee. Inhale, wave it up. Find crescent again. And exhale, taking the twist. Remember those alignment cues. Inhale, reach high, long spine. Exhale, wave it forward. Flex the front toes, runner's lunge. Inhale, tucking the back toes, kicking it. Standing split. Choose your option with the hands. Inhale, cross the left behind the right, halfway lift. Exhale, find the fold. Inhale, unravel the feet, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, ragdoll, roll up. Hands high above the head. One big inhale. Exhale it through the heart center. Inhale, brush the fingertips low. Exhale, dip and hook to the left this time. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, pray. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, lower into the left leg, crane. Inhale to fly. Exhale, extend the arms. Bend the left knee. Inhale, back to crane. Exhale to the lunged arrow. Inhale, crescent. Lift high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extend your triangle. Be mindful. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, spiral arms, frame the left foot back and up. Inhale, open up the hip, look under the arm. Exhale, bend the knee foot to the buttock, wild thing if you fancy. Inhale, flip it back and up. Exhale, left knee, right arm. Inhale, cross it over left. Exhale, back to right. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands, lower the back knee. Inhale, open up, crescent. Exhale, take the twist to the left. Find the alignment. Inhale, lift, crescent. Exhale, wave it forward. Flex the front foot. Runner's lunge. Tuck the back toes, plug the front foot. Inhale, kick to standing split. Choose your options with the hands. Hands come down, cross right behind left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, find the fold. Inhale, unravel the legs, halfway lift. Exhale, find the fold. Bend the knees, roll it up, ragdoll. Lift high through the hands, gaze to the thumbs. Exhale through the heart. Meditation through movement, the Haran. Hands through the heart, center over to the right. Dip and hook. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pray. Inhale, grow. Exhale, shift weight into the right leg. Inhale, fly it. Exhale, arrow the arms alongside you. Inhale, back to crane. Exhale to the lunge. Inhale to crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, right leg back and up. Keep your focus. Inhale, right leg open. Exhale, bend the knee, foot to the buttock, wild wing if you're going there. Inhale, flip it back and up. Exhale, right knee, left arm. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, stepping the foot through. Lower the back knee. Inhale, up, crescent. Exhale, take the twist. Inhale, up. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, tuck the back toes, kick to the standing split. Exhale, cross left behind right. Inhale, unravel to the halfway lift. Flat back, shoulders in. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, roll up. Push palms together. Exhale through the heart. Notice if you're creating the murkiness or if you're clearing it. Exhale through the heart, over to the left. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pray. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, shift it into the left leg. Inhale to fly. Exhale, arrow the arms. Inhale, back to the crane. Exhale to the lunge. Inhale to the crescent. Exhale to warrior two. Keep your focus. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, warrior two. Steady your drishti. Exhale, spiral arms. Frame the left foot back and up. Inhale, open up the hips. Exhale, bend the knee, foot to the buttock. Wild thing if you're going there. Long neck. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, left knee, right arm. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands, lower the back knee. Inhale, crescent. Exhale to the twist. Inhale to the crescent. Exhale to runner's lunge. Inhale, lunge, kick to standing splits. Choose your hands. Exhale, cross right behind left, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Start rolling up, ragdoll. Inhale, high. Long body. Exhale through the heart. Take a moment. Steady the breath. And then step your left foot back. Just take one big step. Okay. So again, you're going to line up your heels together. Your back left foot is just a quarter turned in, so it's a nice diagonal. So you choose where you're working here. You can take the hands and you can hold on to opposite elbows, but try not to roll the shoulders forward. So try to lift the hands up because that's going to plug them forward. So lift shoulders up, squeeze them back, drop them down, and then make the grab, okay? Then you're going to feel your lower ribs pop out. You're going to suck those back in too. Otherwise, if you're feeling able and your wrists are okay, you come into reverse press. So thumbs down to the back, lift, touch pinkies, and then lead up. But you push that prayer together. It's quite easy for the shoulders and the elbows to come forward. You still want to open and you want to suck your lower ribs in, okay? So choose where you're working. Take a big breath in to lengthen through the crown. If you've got reverse prayer, you want to imagine the sides of your hands where your pinkies and sort of the outer edge of your palm is sort of pushing into your back. That helps open up the front. Lengthen. Now very slowly, exhale, halfway down only. Align yourself here, tuck your lower ribs back in. So you're almost drawing your lower belly and your upper belly back into your spine. Reach forward through the crown, back through the tail. Move your shoulders away from your ears. And then as you exhale, see if you can bring the chest a little closer towards that right leg. You might find you moving forward through the right hip now. So draw the right hip back, bring the left hip forward and engage both your legs. Keep the gaze towards your big right toe. Breathe big, deep breaths. You've got 3 more wherever you are. And if you've lost that awareness or that connection between moving the shoulders and the elbows back, try and bring that back in. No force, no pain, just gently so. Otherwise, just release the hands and cross them behind your back, holding on to opposite elbows. Next, inhale, reach forward and up to come up. Plug the feet. Okay, so here's the tricky part. I'm going to lift up onto the balls of the feet, keep the distance, and then spin to the other side. Take a look at your feet and make sure you've got that alignment again between your heels. Okay, you can choose to swap the crossing of your arms, so whichever one you had on top just now, you want to change it or keep reverse prayer, your choice. Inhale, lift tall. Remember, hug those abdominals to the back line of the body, reaching forward over that left leg. Stay halfway down. Inhale, make a conscious effort to lengthen through the crown and the tail. And as you exhale, fold over your left leg. Wherever you come to is the complete pose for you. Never any pain in yoga. So draw your left hip back, right hip forward, engage both your legs. Breathe big, deep breaths. Two more. Notice if you've lost that connection of your count. Bring that back in. Next, inhale, reaching high. Exhale there. Inhale onto the balls of the feet. Spin to the front. Exhale, release the hands, step to the front. Okay, so release your wrists there if you had them in reverse prayer. It is quite a tough one. Okay, and then we'll step out to the side. We'll just fold once more, so feet parallel to the edge of your mat. We're going to open up the shoulders a little more. Clasp the hands behind your back. And again, choose to lift up through the shoulders. Squeeze them back, lower them down, and then find that engagement through the abdominals as you inhale, lift. And exhale, hinge at the hips, reach far forward through the crown. Bend your knees if you need. Heavy weight in your hands as your hands drop over to the floor behind you. Breathe in deep, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more. Lift your hips up and back. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, lifting tall through the crown. Exhale, release the hands, give them a little wave out there. So coming up nice and high now. And then exhaling, bringing the hands to the heart center. Face your feet out to the side, so heels in, toes out. And then exhale, tuck tail, lower down. Bring your hands down to the floor in front of you. And just begin to walk that right foot out as you extend the left leg. Inhale, walk it through the center like a spider. Over to the left this time. I'm not mirroring you, so flex your right foot. So it almost feels like your leg, your extended leg is separating from the hip, but I want you to feel like you're dragging it back in as much as you're lengthening it the other way. Okay, so there's this push and pull. So just keep on walking through both sides. We're going to hold it in a minute. We're just getting you ready for the pose. Okay. One more to the left. And then we'll go to the right. And we're going to hold it this time. So if you feel like your right heel is lifting, you're welcome to double your mat and just use that underneath it, otherwise a foam. But if you don't need one, you can stay right here. Bring your right arm to the inside of your leg. Okay, so you can stay here, flex your left foot, lift tall through the spine, and remember, drag that leg back in, but reach it forward at the same time. Bring your hands to your prayer if that feels comfortable. Okay, and if you're feeling really grounded and secure there, right hand down, left arm up, and gaze to your left palm. You choose where you're working. Big, deep breaths. Find your edge and work with it. One more. You can keep on moving side to side. That's also fine. Bringing your hands to prayer if they're up. Bring both your hands down. Walking over to the other side now. So left leg bends, right leg extends. And just remember, you can double your mat here and plug it underneath your left heel if it's lifting too high. Then flex your right foot. Hands can stay down, or you can push them to pray. Left arm to the inside of that left leg. Take a moment, drag that right hip, that leg back into the hip socket. Okay, and then you can extend the left arm and lift the right, gaze into the right hand. Lift tall through the body, so don't just round the body forward. You want a nice long spine. One more there, steady your breath. Bring both your hands to prayer, both of them down. Walk it back to center. And then we're going to come over into all fours. So bringing both feet next to you. Exhale, extend your child. Inhale, curl it forward. 2 cat-cows. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, curl it forward. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, flat back, tuck the toes. Exhale into the dog. Inhale into plank. Okay, so you're going to love hate me here. Use your knees on the floor if you need. So normally when you're going down in yoga or floor-based, it's an exhale and an inhale on the up. Okay, I'm going to reverse that now. So we're going to inhale, going down. Shift your weight forward. Bend your elbows, brush them against the body. And exhale, push to rise. Yogi style push-ups, ladies. Okay. Use your knees if you need to, nice flat back. Inhale down. Exhale, push to rise. Core strengthening, back strengthening, everything. Inhale down. Exhale, root to rise. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale there. And exhale slowly down. Goodbye to those. Body comes down. And tuck the toes, one ear to the floor, tops of hands down. Take a big breath in. And exhale. Inhale, gaze back down to the floor. Lift the hands, clasp the hands behind your back. Shoulders up, back, and away from your ears. And again, we're working with the back here. So the stomach is going to sort of open, but you still want engagement. So with the next inhale, lift forward through the crown and exhale there. Inhale a little higher up. Hold it. Exhale there. Inhale, lift your legs. Squeeze your inner thighs to the midline and bring the inside of your heels sort of towards the outer edges of your heels. So you're not like doing plie position or first position in ballet. You sort of got them in a line. One more. Lift. Let's do one more. Slowly exhale, release the right ear down. Relax the pose. Exhale. Bring the hands alongside the chest, elbows in. Exhale, extend your child. Inhale, all fours. And then exhale, I actually do want to do camel. Sorry, we started about 2 or 3 minutes late, so I'm going to take those back if that's okay. Push, root to rise. Hands cup your lower back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, check in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, string on the heart, lifts you high, gaze forward. Breathing in and exhale a little lower. Choose if your hands are staying there or you're lowering them down one at a time. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, open. You can release the gaze behind you if you like. Big breaths. One more. Give a little push with the hands, chin to the chest, all fours. Inhale, curl it through. Exhale, tuck to round. So work through it almost as if it's a rag doll in reverse and then as it would be. So exhale, tuck tail, lower back, mid back, upper back, neck, head releases, shoulders open. Inhale, curl, tail up, lower back, mid back, upper back, heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, tuck it through. Inhale, flat back, and then exhale, legs over to the side. Just come into seated. Bring the soles of the feet together. Grab the outer edges of the feet. Hug them in a little, sit tall through the spine. Just flop the knees open to the side, so just give a little bounce there. And then lift nice and high. And then as you exhale, you're going to reach far forward. So open the soles of your feet like the pages of a book with your thumbs. Elbows come in, spine is nice and long. Use the arms to the inside of the legs to help keep them open. Breathe in and exhale. 3 more. Breathing in. Remember your count, your cycle of breath. Big, deep breaths. Feeling it on the inner thighs. Next, inhale, reaching high through the crown. Take the left foot, hug it in. Left knee in line with the left hip. Right foot stays in line with the belly, or you cross it to the outer edge of your left foot. Right hand behind you, lift through the left arm. Take it across, lift tall. And exhale, ring the gut, bring the gaze over the back right shoulder. 3 more there, this is 1. Remember, crown and tail in a line. Notice if the body's moving left to right or forwards to backwards. And just try and find center there. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, release the hands. Come through boat for a moment. And then cross the right foot in, left foot to the outer edge of that right leg. Left hand behind you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hook it, lift it, and twist it. Big, deep breaths. 2 more. Again, noticing your alignments. Dropping back in. Gazing forward. Release, hands behind you. Extend the legs. And then scoot your seat bones to the center of your mat. And let's roll it down. 1 vertebra at a time. And then you choose what you would like to do here. If you're menstruating, just legs up 90. You can always put your hands or a foam underneath your sacrum. If you'd like to go with me today, halasana. Walk the legs over to the right for a moment. Or float them, they might not be touching the floor. And then next to the other side. And then back to the center. Clasp the hands, wiggle higher up onto the shoulders. Hands high up onto the back, lift one leg and then the other. Breathe big, deep breaths. You can diamond the legs out today, push the soles of the feet together. But don't let your hips move back, so keep opening up the inner thighs. Just taking a few moments there. Just feeling how all that beautiful oxygenated blood is helping that murkiness settle down now. As you allow yourself to slow down and close for the practice. Lifting the legs up if they've been diamonded out. Reaching up through the balls of the feet. Then slowly bending the knees, drawing the knees in towards the forehead. Hands plugged to the mat behind you. Extend your legs. Slowly, slowly, 1 vertebra. Again, as if you're moving through a reverse ragdoll. Point the toes all together. 1 moment in fish. Lifting up onto the back of the head. Keep the arms to the floor if you like. You can lift the legs 45 degrees and maybe the arms push to prayer 45 degrees if you feel comfortable. 2 more here. Try keep your lips sealed now, opening up the throat chakra. When you're ready, lowering your feet down, forearms down. Exhale, chin to the chest. And slowly we'll release ourselves down. So grab something warm. If you're a bit chilly, the weather is playing funny tricks on us lately. So stay warm. And just take this moment to really drop in for 2 minutes. And as you breathe in, if you feel that there's any murkiness left within you, maybe mental, physical, emotional, breath related, just allow the breath in to be a sense of clarity. And the exhale to be a sense of relieving weight that rids you of any murkiness. And just keeping that visualization going as you allow your whole being to soften down. You can release that visualization now and just allow yourself to feel complete and just at ease laying quietly on your mat. You can begin to start feeling into which parts of your body are in connection with the earth. As you made those sounds or that stillness distance in the background in the beginning of the practice, you can invite them back in. Not as a disturbance, but just as a gentle reminder of life and living. Not marking it as pleasant or unpleasant, just bringing those sounds back in. Just allowing the breath to filter a little deeper again. And then encouraging small sensations of movement through the body, maybe rubbing the fingers and wiggling the toes. When you're ready, give yourself a nice big long stretch, reaching the arms up high overhead. Breathe in deep and lengthen a little longer. And then as you exhale, hugging the knees in towards the chest, give yourself a big squeeze there and gently rock from side to side. And then as you roll over onto your right hand side, support your head in the crook of your right arm. Leave your left arm trailing behind you. As you breathe into the heart space there, find a sense of clarity moving through, pumping through the body. And as you take this clarity with you, you can bring the left hand to the floor in front of your chest and push yourself up into seated. And just take a moment there to close the eyes again. And just think about aligning the shoulders over the hips. Stand long and tall as you bring the hands to the heart center. And then to prayer. Namaste. Thank you for your practice and for showing up and just sharing all the time. It's really lovely to have you. I'm going to unmute you now and you can chat if you like. Just want to put that there so I can see you.